Hello everyone, this is Dak, and today I'm going to be talking about why I still play Forza Horizon 1. So here's the thing, Forza Horizon 1 has actually aged quite well, so here's why. First thing is that the game feels a lot more alive than 2, 3, or 4. Here's how. The game has actual cutscenes, and also as I go on stuff that just keeps the game alive and really immerses you. And another thing about this game is that some customization options have been in a better layout than Horizon 2, 3, 4. For example, the rims, because you can select a brand rather than just a style, which is actually a better layout for the rest of the games. Another thing is that there's actually certain people that have to beat in the game to get extra money. That's one thing that I wish Forza Horizon 5 would have. And then another thing is it also has challenges for when you are doing certain skills, and then if you complete, you'll get a certain amount of money, and that makes the game easier to get money from, and especially for street races, since now in races you only get about 10,000 per victory, but in Forza Horizon 1 you can actually get a lot more, depends on how far you are in the game. Then in street races you can get up to 50,000 from what I've played so far. And Forza Horizon 1 also has the best crash physics out of all of the games because of the fact that if you hit a wall, your car's going to react kind of realistically to the way they crash. It's going to be all scratched up and cracked windows. All that. Well, Forza Horizon 2, it was alright, but it wasn't as good as the first one. In Horizon 3 and 4, all you get is basically slightly wrinkled body panels, some scratches every now and then, cracked glasses. That's basically it. You don't get any body deformation. You just don't get that much. That's probably the damage on those games. Another thing is that its soundtrack is one of the best in the series. Probably favorite soundtrack in all of the Horizon games. It's probably Horizon 3 soundtrack because it's much more stuff, but Horizon 1's soundtrack was actually pretty good, especially for 2012, since it basically took what was popular, kind of, then put in their 3 radio stations, which would be Pole Space Arena and Horizon Rocks, which would then be XS. And another thing that I like about this game is the fact that its progression has quite some stuff which is that I actually like to think out the skill system, because if you do it, not much will happen. You'll just watch a showcase, but in the winter games, it could spend it on stuff. And another thing that I like about this game, which no other game has, is that it's actually in a USA location, while 2 of them were in Europe, and hope the next one, I would like Horizon 5's location to be in somewhere like Asia, since it hasn't been there yet, but 2 of them have been in Europe already. And another thing that I like about Horizon 1 is that there's no user liveries, which is kind of a good thing because they're kind of ugly, even though you can throw up, but I just don't want user liveries. I got my cars out. But you can't throw up, but here it's just extra, I don't know how to describe it. And Forza Horizon 1 also has an interesting style to it. Just has a whole bunch of stuff that make it feel alive, and then there's some drivers that have to beat too. It's more which I wish Horizon 5 should have. Like, even though their voice acting in the game is it's not super good, but it's alright. It's better than some Need for Speed games, especially 2015 with this horrible voice acting. And it just makes the game alive. Like, and all cutscenes and everything don't have to be good. They just have to be there to make the game more immersive. Yeah, that's what I say. It just makes the game more immersive. And there's some other stuff which VR games have done this better than Horizon 1, like off-road racing, like more upgrade options, and like engine swaps. Oh, speaking of engine swaps, which there was like specific engines for specific cars. Since it kind of makes it a little more vague, but you probably know what the engine of the car really is. If it cares to more people who probably don't know the exact engine, the exact car. And then there's like drivetrain swaps, just a lot of stuff that Horizon 1 has basically done, which is actually better than Horizon 3 and Horizon 4, even though these games are so better, even though I do like Horizon 1 quite often, and everything that Horizon 3 and Horizon 4 have improved us the layout of the festival, since it's very complex, since everything is kind of scattered everywhere. The other thing that which was in Horizon 3 and Horizon 4 is fast travel destinations. Since you can only fast travel to the houses you have, you can also only fast travel to the festival. That's basically, or like certain locations for like the DLC locations, kind of like Lego or Fortune Island. Where's mine? You know what I'm talking about. Which had actual fast travel destinations. Another thing is that is he a PR stunt, since in Horizon 4 there were replaced with driving stories, which basically is stuff that would replace the bucket list challenges that were in Horizon 3, but the thing is that it kind of makes everything feel weird. You know, I kind of like the idea, but at the same time I just feel like it's a little bit too out of place at times. So that's my opinion on Horizon 1. It's still a great game to this day. It's aged quite well. It just feels more alive than the rest of the Horizon games. So, as you can see in the background, I'm customizing in RX-8. Just play around with the customization. There's like livery editors, which, for instance, customization has never been as good as Need for Speed. Obviously, since Horizon is based around like upgrading them and like collecting them, and not exactly like perfecting them. So another thing that I wish Need for Speed had was materials of parts in Need for Speed. Like, so it's not specific for that third part. You can probably like paint it like carbon fibers, something that you'll want that Forza Horizon has, rather than Need for Speed, or just Forza in general. Yeah, so that's my opinion of Forza 1. That's why I like to go back to it. So, alright, guys, I'm going out, and you're going to see a little bit more footage for the rest of the video. JK, that was a joke. I'm just gonna tell you how updates that I'm probably not gonna be doing too much rant videos anymore, because like it's kind of immature, and I just want to do like gameplay videos. So that's an update. And another thing that I just want to say is that might be make videos more often now, since of like gameplay stuff, because I not know how to record my TV. Even though the footage is kind of low quality, but it's probably the best I can do for a moment. And getting a capture card is really, really expensive for now. So that's just what I get a big update on. So bye.